There we go.
I
All
don't know
right.
how to mute.
Hi, we're live. Hi, welcome to the show, everyone. It's going to be a good show. Um, it's Teresa and me, and Sandy's going to join us in a little bit. So I'm glad you all made it, and so I think we can go ahead and get started. I'm sorry we're late. Um, here we are. I'll go ahead and get started with the show.
That's my fault, guys. Sorry.
Teresa, what are you doing? You're making a bunch of noise.
What?
You're making a bunch of noise.
I'm just sitting here.
Or something's making noise. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll start off with let's see what we got here. Let's
Teresa,
start
you're
with
moving around. We can hear it.
I'm sitting in front of the computer.
Oh, are you typing the keys?
No,
It's weird. I was muted, so I know it's not me. So weird.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
all right, let's start with Lucky Charms. I don't know if any of you noticed, but he now does not have a wand. Do y'all remember him with a wand? Teresa, anyone? Do you
No.
remember
You know what?
carrying a wand?
I don't.
Huh?
I was gonna say no, but
Wand?
now I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah, I
What kind
remember
of
a wand.
wand? What did it look like?
It
Maybe you got
was
to.
there was a light on the end, but there was some kind of wand that he would.
Maybe. Now that I think about it, she might be right. Do you have
It's
any
not.
residue?
It looks like his hands are just free from
Do you want me
everything.
to? You want me to look for
I don't
residue?
have residue, but you can look if you want.
All right. I'll see what I can find you.
But
Let me
yeah, I
see what I
remember
can
him.
find you. I probably could find some. You know?
Give credit to. Let's see. I got this on Reddit. Touchable Death the Pro. Okay, posted. But yeah. Anyway, think about that if you remember him with the wand or not. I know I do. So yeah, if you can find residue, that'd be great.
Okay. That's what I'm doing now. Sound good?
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it. See if I can find it.
Next one. Let's see. We got some interesting
And he had
ones.
like a skinny wand, right? Like a stick?
Mhm. A small one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and here we got Antarctica or an Antarctica. How do you guys remember it being spelled? Antarctica. That's kind of Antarctica. Antarctica or
I
Antarctic.
remember. I remember it the second way only because it's Arctic.
Yeah, Arctica instead of tart. But I don't I kind of have a dual memory. I remember I kind of like it. The way it's spelled now looks wrong to me. So I know I've seen it spelled a different way. I think that's the way, but I'm not sure.
It could be.
But let's see. The credit goes to bees in my trees. Okay. Next one. Let's see. Somebody in the comment section had mentioned this too, and I don't know if we covered the T in this or not, but it's just completely cut here.
Yeah, we have covered that. It's changed a lot, like multiple
Yeah, it
times.
keeps changing actually, so it's bizarre. Um, okay, y'all remember Cannonball Run or the Cannonball Run? Because I remember
I covered
Cannonball Run.
this.
What
I
did you?
covered this. Yeah, it was Cannonball Run. But the interesting part is the second one is still Cannonball Run, not the Cannonball Run. Like if you look
Hmm.
at Cannonball Run 2, it's just Cannonball Run 2.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got okay, laser. Do you remember this with I remember this spelling, laser, and now it's with an S. But the thing is, misspelling of laser, Laser, with an S, is laser, and this is supposed to be a misspelling. See, I remember that laser was the regular word they'd always use for a laser, and now you'd hardly ever see it anymore because it's a misspelling. So
I
that was
remember
interesting.
both ways.
Why?
Like I
Okay.
thought
See, I
both
knew
were
the main
okay.
way was with the Z. I know it's both of them now.
It is
S
both
doesn't
of them
sound
now?
familiar. Yeah, but the misspelling would be with the Z. They're calling it a misspelling.
Oh no, then
Um,
it's not both of them. But I do remember Z being a correct spelling.
hmm Yeah, that's the main one I used to always see. I never, the S looks really strange to me. So, um, I thought that was interesting that, um, it's a misspelling. No,
Mm-hmm.
you know that. Um, do you, do you want to talk about that, or is this not anything interesting? I was thinking talking about the ignition thing where people, when you stop your car, people will shut off their engines.
Yeah, if you want to
And
talk
what?
about it.
Yeah, what is that again?
All right,
You're
so
saying,
apparently since the 70s, but more consistently since the late 90s, car manufacturers have been adding a feature to cars, and you would think you would know if your car has it. And not all cars have it, but a
mm-hmm,
lot of them do. Where you have to turn this feature on. If you don't turn it on, your car is not going to do this. But if you
uh-huh,
turn the feature on, when you stop your car at a red light, it turns the engine off.
uh-huh.
And then you can turn the engine back on simply by pressing on the gas pedal.
Okay, see, I had never heard of this before in my life,
Me either.
and all of a sudden, and both Sandy and I have noticed all of a sudden, this has been happening at when we stop. That stop lights that all of a sudden you'll hear the starting up of the cars.
Yep.
And I've noticed this just recently, and I've never noticed it before. Not that I've actually haven't been driving my
Never.
car that, but still, I didn't notice this just last month, and all of a sudden
It
it's
started for me right before quarantine. So I'd say January, I started hearing the cars turning on and off at lights.
yeah, it's interesting. I
Mhm.
don't know why it's such a all of a sudden kind of thing. If you're saying that it's always been around, and all of a sudden we're hearing it, what is that
Yeah,
about?
for the first time ever. It's crazy.
Hmm
Never heard of this in my life.
hmm Okay,
And it blows my mind. Oh, I was
go
going to
ahead.
say, it just blows my mind that it's been like really consistent for more than a decade in cars.
Yeah, that is just bizarre. I've never heard of it. I have never heard it, in like all these years
Nope.
till recently. So I'd share that. See, okay, so I wanted to share this thunder snow. Okay, thunder snow. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this, where there's thunder and lightning in a snowstorm, which is unheard of. but it is a thing going on these days. Thunderstorms, thunder snow.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's some
I
kind of warning.
think I
Yeah.
think someone did a video on this a long time ago, but I don't remember who. So I'm sorry. It's not that we don't mean to credit you. We just don't know.
Yeah, I just saw this in the online and not from anyone.
Yeah, no, I do remember someone making a video, but it was a very long time ago. But I've known about this since about 2005, only because I was driving and thunder snow happened. And it was the first time I ever heard of it. And I'm like, it's before the Mandela Effect, but I'm like, that's
Yeah,
weird. Why have I
yeah,
never heard of
yeah.
this before?
I've actually heard thunder in the winter, and I thought it was very strange. It kind of freaked me out.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Exactly.
okay, and then let's see, we got Alice. Um, wait 1 second here. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the graphic, okay, for
Okay.
Alice, and then I
Yeah,
can get
Alice,
my
yep.
over with. All right. All right, we may have covered this before, but we're covering it again. I don't know. It's one of those things, and we get some more answers for this. What color is Alice's bow in Alice in Wonderland? And that would be the one on her head, her headband. Now, is her
I did
headband,
that one before.
is her
Teresa, this
headband
is the
black
graphic of yours. We're covering it
or
again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm having deja vu.
white? Is it black,
Sorry,
blue?
I'm like, wait a minute.
Did y'all remember black, blue, or white? Those are the
For
choices
me,
I'm giving.
for me, it was always blue.
Blue.
Yeah, I remember blue too.
Me too. Not black. Blue always, not black.
Now it is
Teresa, can you see
actually
the chat?
it is
Yeah.
black now, and as you can
Yeah,
see,
now it's black, right?
I'll show you.
Weird. That is so wrong, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, this is her
Right,
headband now.
Sandy?
I was asking
It's
you to
just
see what the chat was saying because I'm not in there.
I can't read it. It's too little for my computer laptop. It's so tiny, like I can't read it.
all right. There's that. I'm gonna go back,
Tiny,
and
tiny.
here's some residue of it having been blue, like we remember.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%.
So that's good.
Thank you, Curiouser.
Residue, sure.
Yeah, it was definitely blue. You remember too?
Yeah, blue. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I can't see. I can see it, but I can't read it. It's too little, like on my laptop. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, there it is now. Now it's black. So yeah, black doesn't look familiar to me.
No,
Okay. All right, next thing is
thank you.
mhm.
Thank you for showing that one for me.
And thank you for sharing. What we got here? Some interesting things. Pink seaweed. Have you heard of pink seaweed before?
That's gross.
No, I have not.
Okay, and there's a whole place apparently in let's see, hold on. In Red Beach,
Hmm.
Tianjin, China. Where I'll show you a picture. This is going to be in China. Where's just the whole sea, the whole thing is just seaweed everywhere. Pink seaweed. Look how pink it is. It's
Oh
weird.
my God.
Yeah.
That is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pink
How
seaweed.
the heck did it turn pink?
I know.
Never seen that before.
No. It's blowing my mind. Curious Surf. What?
Yeah. Pink seaweed. Some of them are a little purplish,
Wow.
but they're really bright,
Do you have any other
especially.
colors?
Yeah, I would be used to green and black and stuff, but this is just
Yeah. Weird.
really bright pink.
Nice
Very.
eye.
All right, and then let's see. Okay, and here is what is called this is Goblin Valley State Park, Utah, USA. Now look at how bizarre these things are. These
What is it?
and it really does look like they're goblins. Look at that. The you see? Look
Yeah.
at the shapes.
It almost looks like a totem pole dissected, like separated.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. It's
I've never
weird.
seen that before.
Wow. Where's that at? Curious Surf?
Utah.
What state? That's in
It's
Utah, really?
Utah, Teresa.
Oh wow. I never heard of them. Wow. That's amazing.
Goblin Valley State Park, Utah.
Wow.
Some really odd little shapes in here. It looks like goblins, I guess. Anyway, I thought I'd show you this. All right, and then finally, let's see. We got
I'm
a whale.
uploading to the last folder now.
All right, there's a there's a whalebone alley in Siberia. Have you ever heard of whale bones existing? I mean,
Like in the middle of nowhere? No.
yeah. So this is in Siberia. There's whale bones. I guess they put them in the ground like that, but
What?
yeah, these are whale bones.
Wow.
It's weird. I've never heard of this.
Oh, my. You okay?
Yeah, okay, thanks. Anyway, so yeah, it's interesting. This is like where all the whale bones are apparently. I don't know.
Ah.
I don't know why or let's see. Massive whale jaw bones, ribs, and vertebrae stand horizontal on the ground, forming an eerie alleyway. It's generally agreed that the site dates back to the 14th or 15th century, but whether it was a sacred spot for native tribes to meet or simply a gathering place for a mass slaughter, no one knows. Okay. And that's it. Sandy will be done here in a few.
Teresa, you have to send something to Curiouser. Your seagulls.
What?
Center your seagulls so you can talk about them while I finish up.
Which ones?
The seagulls.
Yeah, I know, but you're talking about the eyes part?
Yeah, that stuff. Send it all to her.
Oh, okay. Curious, I'm going to send you something.
All right.
All right. All right. Hold on. It's gonna be shocked when you see this one.
Better not be black seagulls or something.
It's kind of.
She
You ready?
she
Here
didn't
you
want to
go.
wait. This really deserves a graphic in my opinion because seagulls have changed.
Yes.
But she didn't want to wait until next week. So
I'm
we're doing it
impatient.
without the graphic.
Okay. All right.
I got more coming. Do you see it?
Yeah. It's a strange beak, and the eyes are red around.
Yes. They now have red around their eyes.
But look at the beak too. It's
Yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to send you some stuff here. Hold on. I'm gonna get you some pictures. Um. So, did you know there's different? Hold on. Here. Did you know there's different kind of seagulls?
no.
Oh yeah. Wait till you see
I
this.
kind of would suspect there would be, but no, I didn't really.
Wait till you see these. Yeah, there's different kinds,
Okay.
and they are different. Excuse me, they are very different looking. We could show those while I'm trying to get you some more.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Should have gave you this earlier.
Yeah, the red around the eye. That's
You see stuff
interesting.
popping up?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
wow. See black on this one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of the black-headed seagulls.
See it?
Black-backed gull.
Yeah. There's all different kinds, which is weird. There's even wow. Because you're used to the regular, the kind that you're used to, the regular gray and white ones. Yeah. I don't know if you wanna Google it after you show that. Then you can kind
We
of show
know.
pictures of it.
We know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are different, definitely.
Yeah, there's different kinds. I was just trying to see if I can find more. And I found some with white eyes too. Hold on. Now, Sandy, you said you do remember the white eyes or not?
I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. It's really weird looking too. They're like white. Trying to find. Oh, here's one. This one's really weird looking. Here. Because I'm used to brown eyes, right? You guys are used to like brown and black eyes, like that. Okay. Here, I'll send you another one. Look. Look at the color of the eyes.
Hold on.
I'll be in the chat in a minute, guys. We're almost done.
All right. I'm
I'm
trying
just
to get
sending
to
the.
Friday.
I'm just getting the folders to send to Curious and you, so you guys can see what we're covering.
Oh, this is a weird looking one. Hold on. I got another one I'm going to show you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I never realized there's so many different kind of seagulls.
Right.
All right. And they really have all different kind of different colors and different patterns.
Mm-hmm.
You see the ones that are popping up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Okay.
see. I
Okay.
showed him, and I'll show this one too.
Okay. I'm just trying to find you some more. But yeah, there's. Wow. And there, like you said, there are some with red beaks. I'm trying to find the red beak ones.
Wow, that one's a real gray.
Yeah. Because the standard one that you're used to is like the orange, right? The orange beak.
Uh-huh.
But then you have them where they have like red beaks. Oh, wait. Did you show the red one yet or not yet?
Yeah, I showed him all. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I just want to say something. Karen Maloney says my engine shuts off. My car's the auto shut off. I hate it. You
Oh,
can
really?
disable it. There is a way to
Yeah.
disable it. You have to check with your manufacturer.
Okay.
You guys ready to be blown away? I just found a seagull. Guess what color it is? Oh, this
Mm-hmm.
is weird. I'm not going to believe this. There's no way the seagull's this follows. I'm going to show you. You're going to be blown away by this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Check that out. Yellow. So according to the article, I don't know if you want to show it.
Okay.
Yellow. According to this, it says. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Strange color bird
Yeah. Let
there.
me read what the article says. See it? It says
Mm-hmm.
bright. This was July 12th, 2019. Brightly colored bird turns out to be seagull, not tropical bird. Most people rightfully assume when they see a big colorful bird flying around that it is some sort of tropical species, perhaps a canary or a parrot. However, veterinarians got the surprise of a lifetime recently when a member of the public brought a giant orange bird in their clinic. The individuals had seen the injured bird lying along the side of the road, assumed it was someone's pet, and decided to bring it in to get it checked out. However, upon closer inspection, the tropical looking bird turned out to be a seagull. Can you guys believe this?
Yeah,
Hmm.
hold on a
This
second.
is a seagull.
Guys, all right, Teresa, wait, I'm sorry. I have to address something here. You guys are saying it's blinking in and out. It's getting blurry and then clear, blurry and then clear
What?
for me. Is that what you mean? There's major video
What's
issues
blinking?
happening right now.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, there's video issues happening on YouTube. It looks
Oh, there
gold.
are?
Oh, he's talking about the blackout wizardry says. I'm seeing the word like preliminal on the screen getting blurrier and then getting clear and then blurry and
What?
clear. And
I
Rena
don't.
says it's blinky and wizardry says blackout. And then preliminal doesn't see any video issues.
I don't see any issues either.
Well, I'm on the other side, so I don't know. I'm not in. I'm not in with you
Do you
guys
think
in the
with
chat.
with the video that
Yeah, it's
well
like hurting my eyes.
I can go look.
Oh,
I don't,
maybe it's Mandela in there. I think I saw something.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart YouTube on my iPad because that's like hurting my eyes, like
Oh
really bad.
wow. So what do you guys think, Curiouser, of that yellow, bright yellow bird?
That's interesting, and
Seagull. It's a
very
seagull.
Okay,
thin.
restarting fixed my issues, guys. Try restarting
Yay.
and see if it
I don't
helps
have
your video.
any issues, so
Oh no, it's getting blurry again. What is going on?
hmm.
Take the message off the screen. See if that helps it.
What?
What? Take the what?
The message on the screen, take it off. The one that says preliminary arena
The
hard.
Oh,
one in the corner.
that was there.
Maybe
Okay,
that. No.
there we go.
I want to see if it makes
Does it
it
make a
any
difference?
better. It might.
Oh. Oh.
No, I'm still seeing things get blurry and clear, blurry and clear.
I kind of see blurriness too. I hope
Like if you
it.
look
What
at
could
the
cause that?
names, actually right now it's looking clear. Let's hope it doesn't go blurry again. But if you watch our names, that's where I'm seeing it go blurry and clear. Guys, did taking the message off the screen help?
Seems to be okay. All right.
I don't
Interesting.
know. I guess it's a StreamYard thing.
Probably.
Subliminal says you can change. No, I
Let's
don't
see.
think that's the issue because I don't mess with that.
What?
My quality's on auto and always is. Yeah, no, that hurts my eyes. Why would you want to make it blurry? I mean, like that's like literally gonna. That's like not using glasses when you need them.
But how is it happening?
Huh?
How come it? How come it's happening?
All right, they're saying better now, more clear now, bad reception. And Wizardry says nope.
I don't know
Mine,
why.
ever since she took the message off the screen, mine's fine.
So it glitches with it, the message on the screen?
Yeah, the whole screen was messed up.
Oh, that's weird. Huh. Weird.
Um. All right.
All right, well, Flickr's there. I sent you the folders.
The show must go on. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. You got the. Hold on. 2 seconds. Okay. What folder first?
I'm sorry. Whatever you want to do, pick one. If you want to do something we've already covered on another channel, then choose the blue one, the Jungle Book. That way we can get the old stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Guys, if you can, change it to 740 or 720, whatever you guys have. That seemed to fix the problem for me. And then if it's too high for your devices, then lower it to 480 or whatever you have in the 400s.
Hello?
144 is going to be really bad quality.
I
All
can't
right,
hear anybody.
Teresa.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good, she can't hear us now.
Teresa.
Okay. Hello?
Can you hear us? Oh, God. Teresa. Fantastic. Now she can't hear us.
Let's see.
All right,
She's gone.
guys. Yeah, I figured she was losing her signal. She can't hear us.
Okay.
That's interesting. Wizardry's getting a flash in the screen. I wonder if that's your video card. Because I wasn't getting any flashing. I was just getting clear to fuzzy, clear to fuzzy. I think YouTube or StreamYard's having problems tonight, personally. But all right, guys. The song, The Bare Necessities. How do you spell bear?
Bare.
That's not how I spell it, but yes.
Well, I mean the bare necessity. Oh, okay. For bear, then Bear.
Yeah.
I'm not
Crunchy
sure
B
which
says
one.
BARE. It's still blinky for maybe it's Mandela. Have you tried changing the quality in the settings at the top of the screen? I mean, honestly, there's nothing we can do short of closing down the stream and making a new one. That would be the only thing we could possibly do. Wizardry says, I saw this on Mandela Monday. I say BARE. Carameloni, BARE. You want us all to exit and re-enter the stream? Or Curiouser needs to? We all have to.
Why don't we just let it go and see if it clears up? I don't know. Is it really that bad?
Well, for some of them, yeah. Wizardry doesn't have any video. And maybe it's Mandela that says hers is flashing in and out. They're going like to black screens. Maybe it's Mandela remembers BEAR. Okay, well, I do remember BEAR. It is currently BARE. I thought it was a play on words because a bear was singing it. If you want to go to the residue. There's a ton of it. So down there is the lyrics, BARE, but at the top of the screen, we had BEAR.
Yeah, okay.
And the title of the extended orchestration is BEAR, Bare Necessities.
Yeah.
I agree. Song titles change almost as much as the lyrics. So this is an actual, I have to wait for it to get on the big screen. Go back 1 minute.
All right.
This is an actual Disney product. The Jungle Book 2, Baloo's Book of Bare Necessities, and it's BEAR.
Yeah.
So even Disney wrote BEAR.
Yeah, that does look familiar, actually.
Crunchy B, we are going to be looking at those lyrics because they changed again. It's just that this is a two-parter. So this is all residue of BEAR. No problem. There's a lot of residue for both. All right, so now we're at Teresa's new find. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder. Now, fonder is an older Mandela Effect. I don't know who found that, but I know it's found now. That's why fonder is a different color. But we all remember I couldn't be fonder. Blank my big home. What's the blank? Crunchy B says of. Can you hear Teresa? Curiouser?
Yeah.
Can you hear Teresa?
No.
Okay, because I can't either. It's okay, preliminal. Anyone else? Teresa? Teresa?
Teresa, are you there?
Anyone else know the blank? I couldn't be found or fonder of my. Oh, I just said of because I'm looking at the chat. Blank my big home. Anyone else on the blank? Okay, well, Teresa's gone again. When you listen to the song, I do remember of my big home. It is currently up, UP. Up my big home. And we do not remember that.
Weird.
That was a nice find, Teresa. Now, this is the video, and the lyrics say something quite obscene on the screen, but that's not what they sing. They sing, wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be found up my big home. They didn't even write the word found because I think it's so confusing that they didn't know what to write. It's supposed to be fonder. It is up now.
Yeah,
yes,
I heard when I.
Yes.
Yes, and that's what I heard, but I don't want to tell you what else I heard because Sandy doesn't agree with me. It'd be funny if somebody else could hear it.
See, the thing with closed captioning is people add them in manually, and autocorrect can change things. So the big X over the word whole, they still sing home.
But I hear it differently.
So the official lyrics still say fonder of my big home. It's interesting that the official lyrics have not changed, but the song itself has.
You can clearly hear it, right, Sandy? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, make sure.
This is the residue. Can you hear Teresa?
No, yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I
Can
can't.
you hear?
Okay.
No.
All right, Sandy can't hear you.
I'm going to have to leave. Tell her
Sandy.
to stay.
I'm going to get kicked out again. All right. Yeah, that one really freaked me out, Curiouser. I clearly heard up.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear the rest of what I heard.
Okay.
You'd have to listen to it yourself. Sandy's coming back?
Yep.
Okay. And there's plenty of residue, guys. Look at this. I found a lot of residue. And I listened to it over and over and over again. You know, it slowed it down. And I 100% heard up. It's crazy. And I have a feeling this is going to probably have even more changes. Like it went from, fonder, now it's found. You know what I mean? Which still makes sense. I couldn't be found of my big home, and now I couldn't be found Up my big home. It don't even make sense.
Yeah, no,
It
that
clearly
doesn't at
doesn't.
all.
No.
Hmm.
We waiting on Sandy to do the next one? Or do you want to look in the folder?
She should be here soon.
Okay.
I'll look for something though. Oh, here's an interesting one. How about Skechers residue? Sounds like a
Oh,
good
yeah,
one.
that's mine. Yeah,
Okay.
do you see it? Yeah. You
Yeah.
want to show it?
Sure. We'll go right to
Is
it
that
now.
is that the advertisement one, or is that the other newspaper ones? So as
Um.
most,
Yeah,
oh,
we're gonna go to the Skechers residue.
Ignore my picture. I couldn't find mine. I had to reset all the settings. So it's my cat.
you
My
look so
cat.
cute.
Yes, he's wearing sunglasses. He's happy.
Okay.
So
Sketcher.
we're gonna
Oh
show some
wow, look at
residue.
that's good residue. Skechers.
That and by the way, anybody who's listening, that was my wake up Mandela Effect in December 2016. So for me, it's four. Oh my gosh, has it been 4 years, Sandy?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Teresa.
Yeah, I woke up in December 2016, and we're in 20. Wow, but that was my wake up one. My Skechers changed spelling on me, and
Mhm.
and that's
Wizardry
where it all
says,
started. And I know it was.
Teresa, wait. Wizardry says now the audio is skipping all over the place. Sandy was talking, and suddenly Teresa was.
What?
Oh.
Oh, oh, and look at this. Somebody was suing Skechers, and they call it Skechers USA Inc. And look at this, legal documents, bankruptcy court, and they even got it right. Check that out. The best
Mhm.
residue is coming up. Wait till you see what's coming up next. I'm
Okay.
excited about that one, but I'm more excited.
Sanjay and Nathan says that YouTube is having issues. It's not the internet. It's
Oh, it
Oh.
YouTube
isn't.
is having issues. Yeah.
That's
Is it like
terrible.
widespread? Widespread?
Well, yeah, it'd have to be, right?
Oh
Yeah. I don't
wow.
know if they're saying it's YouTube, so it might have to be StreamYard. It might just be YouTube.
Huh.
Weather.
That's interesting.
Well,
Blame the
bear
weather.
with us,
Good idea.
everyone. Sorry about the issues.
Yeah.
There's
Sorry.
nothing we can do.
Sorry about that.
It's for this show. So,
Yeah.
here's
This
residue.
Skechers really hit me hard.
Maybe we'll bring some of this back again for another show. At least
Yeah, and the replay
some of
should
the
be
time.
okay because we're viewing it
Oh,
fine. So
okay.
the
All
replay should
right.
be fine.
Right. Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Skechers. Yeah, that's good. Great
Sandy,
residue.
you found that one, right?
Really
No,
good
you.
residue.
Sandy.
I didn't find Skechers. No, that's an old one.
Oh.
That's like one of the first Mandela effects found.
That's mine. That's my wake up one. That one will always haunt me.
Yeah, I remember this one, Skechers. I thought, I don't know, just this
It's a
one was
Skechers.
strong one for me.
it's an old one, but it was really
Oh,
fun.
that one I lost sleep over. Like seriously, I lost a lot of sleep over that one. That one
Yeah,
really, that
I
one
I
really,
owned a pair of those
yeah,
shoes too, and sure enough, they were
yeah.
Skechers, which is not
You
nice
see
to
the
say.
picture.
Skechers.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. You just said it. You hit the nail on the head. You pronounce that Skechers, not Sketchers. Skechers. If there's no
Yeah,
T
Yeah,
sound, then it'd be
exactly,
sketch. It'd be
yeah,
Skechers. And we don't wear Skechers
exactly,
shoes. We wear Skechers.
yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, I love your avatar. That's so cute. The kitty, I love it.
The movie star.
Lord Frybread says, what about San Bernardino? instead of San
Yeah.
Bernardino.
Ah, no, that's wrong. Yeah, San Bernardino. Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to Teresa's California Highway Patrol.
Okay.
This one could be really hard. How many people out there watch the show Chips? How many? Was it in the 80s, Sandy, or 90s? I can't
It
remember.
was the late 70s to early 80s.
How do you remember the logo looking for Chips?
Oh, just type, if you know the TV series, type it out exactly how you remember it in the chat.
Exactly.
When
Yes.
when Chips would come up on the screen, how was it typed?
Exactly. Use any markings or whatever you need to do. How do you remember it? I can't see the chat, so.
Okay.
What are they saying?
So, hey, need input. Need input's here. And need input
Oh,
says,
welcome, Need.
okay, need input says C period, H period, I period, P period, S.
Oh,
Preliminal says
wow.
CH, lowercase I, PS.
Uh-huh.
R3 and me says CH, lowercase I, PS.
Oh,
Crunchy Feet,
wow.
I'm too young, but CH, lowercase I, PS with periods.
Oh, wow.
Need input
Well,
said, sorry, yeah, all caps. So that's what I remember. I remember
well,
all caps. I know I have a dual now with the I. I do have a dual memory because it makes sense. But my first memory was all caps.
I'm with you.
Lord
But
Fry
guess what,
Bread,
guys?
lowercase I.
Oh, they're still going. I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm going to hold off and maybe it's
Well, guess
Mandela's comment for a second.
and oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Here, so hold that right there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what, everyone? I was looking at this in a nostalgic group with 70s, 80s, and 90s. I came across this and I'm like, oh no. And now look at it. Now it's got quotation marks. It still has your little I. Of course, there's no periods after the C, the H, the I, the P. But now look. Now it has quotation marks. Never in my timeline, guys.
That looks
Look.
wrong.
Quotation marks.
Really wrong.
That one freaked me out. I'm looking at it, and I told Sandy, I was like, this one really hit me hard. There's no way. I watched the show faithfully.
Mm-mm.
I faithfully watched the show.
No, that's totally
No way.
wrong.
Yeah,
And it's
that's so
everywhere,
wrong.
too. Not
I've
just
seen it many times.
everywhere. I had fun. I was freaking out looking at this one. Yeah. I was like, Sandy, look. Right, Sandy?
Yeah, I was like, no. Above everything else, there were no quotation marks.
No.
There was a 2014 remake, Twadwazzle, and interestingly enough, it's going to look familiar to some people.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Looks familiar to me. Coming up. Oh, there was the late 90s. You're right. Chips 99. I thought that was a joke. But Chips 99 has the lowercase I, lowercase s, but no quotation marks.
Mm-hmm. Not weird.
That looks right. Just regular.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't
And
look
Sandy's
right.
showing residue. Sandy's showing the residue, which she remembers, and also myself. And I don't remember the period very much. Maybe a little bit, Sandy. But in my memory, it's all been capped for me. No.
All caps, yeah.
I don't remember the. Yeah. There might have been a little dots after, but it's kind of vague on that one.
And like I told the people on Mandela Monday, I didn't find a single piece of residue with the periods. It's
Very hard
hard
to
to
find.
search for that. No, it's more that it's hard to search for that because the
Interesting.
search terms don't want to add them in.
Can I just say that the ones you
Mhm.
found in caps, the residue, notice how
Mhm.
there's no quotation marks on them.
Right,
Exactly.
no quotation mark.
Exactly,
No.
Curiouser. Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. I was excited to find this one. Seriously, I was. And it wasn't, Sandy, wasn't Dan triggered by this one too?
Yeah, everybody is when they see the change.
Oh,
Not one person remembers quotation marks.
no,
Yeah.
no. Mhm.
That's good
Look
residue.
at that. Oh, she found some amazing residue. Sandy
Mm-hmm.
did.
All right, here's the poster for the 2014 chips, all capitals. Now, again, no periods,
Mhm.
but at least it's all caps. Okay. All right. We are going to go to a new Mandela Effect now. Can you
Oh,
go to the old wives' tale folder?
Okay.
Because I really want to know what people think.
Sandy, you triggered.
Everyone I've asked except Curiouser remembers it like I do. Oh no, except
Yeah,
Curiouser and Dan. Dan
but
and Curiouser.
I did
Remember.
say I have a dual memory.
But you do have a dual memory, right? But Dan does
So,
not. Dan has the
all
current
right.
memory. And because he is the current memory, we're all shifty. All right, guys.
I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming. 2 seconds.
Okay.
This is an old wives' tale that has to do with when you're sick.
You doing that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how many people are affected by this
Feed
one. Oh, here we go.
blank a blank old wife's quote when you're sick.
Yeah, what do you remember?
Feed a
Feed a
blank.
blank a
Blank a
blank,
blank. Yeah, blank a blank. Yes.
blanky blank. Old wife's quote when you're sick. Fill in the blanks. What do you guys remember? Anybody saying anything? I can't see.
That's okay if you don't know it. You might know it when some of the blanks are filled in.
Yeah.
But I really can't give any hints right now. I'm
Because that would
hoping
give it
somebody
away.
gets it. Yeah.
Come on.
I mean,
Feed a
one
blank.
of the words is in the picture. So
Yes. Describes how the person is, how they're feeling. Does that help? Can I give them a hint?
well, no,
Has
it's
to do with
because I don't. No, wait. It's because of the order. I don't want to give anything away yet.
so what happens when you're sick? You get a
I'm surprised that people don't know this.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a big one.
This is like a
anybody
major saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to give like multiple choice here. All right, is it feed a cold, starve a fever, feed a fever, starve a cold, or is it feed a cold, stave a fever?
I always remember. I remember feed a cold, starve a fever, but I also remember feed a fever and starve a cold. So I remember both. But actually, the correct. I was reading something about the correct way is to feed a fever, starve a cold. So whatever you remember is actually the correct way. Like for your health and for your health and
Yeah,
well-being.
as I said this to Dan. If you eat when you have a fever,
Mhm.
it's going to raise your metabolism because it's processing the food, which is going to make you break out in a sweat, which is going to break your fever. So feeding a fever
Exactly.
makes sense.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. That's the good way. So why would it change to the other way around? It's
Yeah,
what's funny?
but see, that's the thing though. The
Huh.
actual original old wives' tale quote is "Feed a cold,
Is
stave
wrong.
a fever,
Stay.
not starve."
I've never
Brian,
heard that before.
hey,
And of
too bad
all the
Brian
people,
Staveley
wait,
wasn't in the chat.
of all the people listening, no one knows this quote. I'm in shock.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Like I've been
Stave.
in this my whole life. But for me, it was feed a fever, starve a cold.
I grew up with this quote. Maybe this is like the older people, Sandy. This, you know,
Yeah.
a different maybe different generation for us oldies,
Yeah, except
oldie people in the
I know
40s.
that, but I know that need input's my age.
You think?
I know that, no, I know that Cara Maloney is older than me. I know because she tells me every time that
She,
she's old when she's not. Most of the people are in our age range, so I don't think that's it. It's strange to me that none of you know this. So weird. But anyhow, the internet is just as confused because the majority of the residue is people saying that they don't remember if it's feed a fever or feed a cold.
Wow.
Interesting.
Right to the residue. I did find residue of both. Need input says I've honestly never heard it. I believe you.
Wow.
But that blows my mind.
Yeah. Starve a fever, feed a cold.
Like this is as prevalent to me as an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Like if you guys didn't know that, my mind would be just as blown.
Sandy, what does your mom remember of this one? Do you know?
I haven't talked to her. Okay, so I have to explain stave. I have to explain stave really quick. Stave means to keep away. So the current reality, feed a cold, stave a fever. They're saying if you feed a cold, it will keep the fever away.
Oh no, that wasn't it.
And that's what it is now.
Feed a cold, like chicken soup, and starve a fever, which was
Yeah. Now the image on the left is actually one image. You can tell by the thermometer there. On the top, it says feed a fever, starve a cold. And then underneath it says starve a fever, feed a cold. So it turns right in the middle of the paragraph.
This is very
So now we're at the orange. Is this the orange one? I mean, there's a book, there's a YouTube video. I am shocked you people don't know this. Shocked.
That's funny.
Karen Maloney remembers starve a fever, feed a cold. Now, right here, again, on the top left, on the screen, it says, if you go over, I can't see, on the top left, it says feed a cold, starve a fever, and then underneath, it says feed a fever, starve a cold. Like, it's like the internet doesn't even know. Everything's opposite.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is, the top image is a Hallmark card. And it says, I can't remember if it's feed a fever or feed it or starve a cold. It's so weird. And I can never remember if it's starve a cold and feed a fever or the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm seeing that over and over again. It's like people, I can't remember. It's one of these. You remember now that you hear it, but which one do you remember? Do you remember feed a fever or feed a cold? Rena. WebMD says starve a cold, feed a fever. That's on a baby's onesie. Feed a fever, starve a cold. And this one, the top left, is what I was talking about. It was a bunch of old wives' tale sayings. Feed a fever, starve a cold, an apple a day.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Where did Teresa go?
Where do you think she went?
She's gone.
Need input asks, I found one today. Guess I'll ask you guys. Cool in the gang. Celebration time. How does the main chorus go? I remember celebrate good times. Come on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what the
Yes.
chat thinks. Guys, in the chat, what do you remember? Crutchy B says celebrate good times. Come on. I remember there's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the year. I don't want to get in trouble. That song's intro changed for me. So wait, now the question is, need input, what do you remember? Always known as celebration time, come on. I could hear that. I could hear but I know celebration said it the other part. Celebration to last throughout the year.
Which folder?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me see. Let's do something else. That's okay. Let's get something else out of the way that's older that I did. Do Miss Flowers. This is a history lesson. Miss Flowers. Guys, former President Bill Clinton had an affair with Jennifer Flowers. If you know that woman, can you please spell her first name, Jennifer, in the chat? Teresa and I can look into it. If we find anything, we'll send it to you. Nina Input says Jennifer. Like I would expect it as well. Anyone else? Brody Brodell is adamant. Jennifer with a J. Kara Maloney, Jennifer with a J. Maybe it's Mandela, Jennifer with a J. Curiouser, how about you?
J.
J for you as well. Guys, her name is currently Jennifer with a G.
Oh my God.
And has been
Wow.
since she was credited one time in a movie as Jennifer with a J. Several years before we knew who she was. Several years before the Bill Clinton thing.
Jennifer?
Jennifer with a G. I've never ever seen anyone's name of Jennifer spelled with a G.
No. Very odd.
Welcome back, Teresa. Yeah, so it's Jennifer with a G now, and it was back then as well, and my mind is blown because it definitely 1,000 trillion% was not Jennifer with a G for me.
No.
So if you want to get to the residue. You've been seeing G's replaced for J? Or J's replaced for G? So this is interesting. At the top, the Google search result says Trump threatens to bring Jennifer with a G, but underneath it says a J. But then when you go to the actual page, the whole thing is G. That sentence changes to a Jennifer with a G.
Wow.
The input says she should be called Jennifer Gen apostrophe IFER now.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. No one spelled their name like that back then. I'm sorry. It just wasn't like that. I don't know. So this is like a private account of somebody who saw her live in person singing. They met her, and everything they wrote is J.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This is some residue Dan got me from the papers. A lot of Jennifers. I mean, it's everywhere. Jennifer. Oh, God. Could you imagine? He says next we'll see Jennifer Lopez with a J.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. While you're showing that, I'm going to look at the... Well, I'm going to have to ask the idiom one next. And if they don't know this one, my mind is going to just break. It's okay, Teresa. We know. She says sorry. She's in the chat. She said, sorry, I got kicked out of StreamYard again.
Come back. Last few shows, she was doing so well.
Mm-hmm. I could have had 100 pages of residue of this.
Yeah, because that's just such an odd spelling to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Y, Benny and the Jets with a Y. Loriah. Teresa's hotspot is acting up. If you could, please go to the idiom, the one with the picture of Tom Hanks. All right, guys. I'm going to give you a hint on this one. The word I'm looking for begins with an S, like is in Sam. S is in Sam. Okay? Colin Hanks is the blank image of his father, Tom Hanks. What is the blank? Colin Hanks is the blank image of his father, Tom Hanks. Need input says spitting. Preliminal says spitting. GB says spitting. It's pretty unanimous. Brody Brodell says spitting. What would you say if I told you that is not the correct idiom? That we've all been saying it wrong our whole lives, and that it is currently, next image please, you're supposed to say Colin Hanks is the spit and image of his father, Tom
What?
Hanks. That is the correct saying. I've never heard that ever in my life. It looks so stupid. Spit and
Never heard
image.
that.
I don't get it. Yeah, ew, right?
Wow.
So yeah, that's the actual that's the
Oh
actual
my
saying.
God. No way.
And people actually know it as this. That graphic designer right there, that's his logo for his graphics company, Spit and Image.
Doesn't make sense. What?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't sound right. I mean, it's kind of like rude. Spitting, it doesn't mean to spit. And this is what is like vulgar. What?
This one, it's just so. Now this is residue where it says the correct way of saying it is spitting image.
I don't get that. Spit and image.
No, I don't get it either. I've never heard of spit and image. Up and Chuck. Need input says, what's next? Up Chuck will be up and Chuck. Yeah, seriously. Like everything's changing. There's a whole TV
Real
series
weird
in
one.
Great Britain, Spitting Image.
Spit and image.
Okay, let's see. Next, let's do lightning, because that's just an easy one. That's an easy one. It has 2 questions, but it's easy. It's an easy one.
All right.
Hey, Teresa, are you still in the chat? All right, guys, what color or colors do you remember lightning being? See, right now they can see the preview of the colors coming up.
White or yellow?
That's what I remember, white and yellow. But mainly white for me. Need input says white. Preliminal says usually white. Karen Maloney says white. All right,
Yeah, I can't get those.
Okay.
I can't get those image out of there.
It's okay. Sometimes yellow. Go to the next image because we're running into the next question. The next question is, see now Crunchy Bee says white, yellow, or purple. What is the most common color of lightning? So stop the answers with the colors. New answer. What is the most common color of lightning? I would say white.
Yeah.
Because that's mainly what I see is white. It's white. Even though when people draw lightning, they draw it yellow a lot, I would say white, because that's really all that I see is white lightning.
Yeah.
Neat Input says definitely white. Karen Maloney says white. White with a slight yellow hue. Teresa Lynch gave us the answer that is the current reality, which is purple. Purple is the most common color lightning.
Oh, right.
I've never seen that in person. Never.
Oh,
So,
purple.
next one. And then I looked and saw that practically every color of the rainbow lightning exists. We have purple. We have red. That top image in the top right corner, that was on the news. A lightning bolt almost hit that man with the umbrella, and it was red. Purple is the most common color now. I've never seen it in my life. There's plenty of images online of purple. Orange lightning exists. None of these are color corrected. I made sure there was video to go with most of these. Yellow, which looks odd to me, so maybe I don't see yellow. Hey, Molvox. You missed a couple idioms. Blue exists. The left is a volcanic lightning, which is also a new ME for many of us. And here's the white that I know. And one time only, there was green lightning in a volcanic eruption. This is the only known real picture of green lightning.
Weird.
And then there's just a few more colors I threw in.
God. Yeah, there's a lot of different colors.
The different colors have to do with temperature, they said. So now lightning's in every color, and purple is the most common, even though none of us have seen it. Or most of us haven't seen it, I should say. Most of us. So that blew my mind.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, let's see. We are flying through these. Actually, all I have left now is the logos. All right, guys, I'm gonna put it up to you. I'm gonna let you decide what we do first. I've got a huge logos and residue folder, and then I have some new bugs. What do you want to see first? We're gonna do vote style. Whatever has the most votes, we're gonna do next. Do you want to see the new creatures or the logos and residue folder first? Good night, Karen.
Good night, Karen. And goodbye.
Have a good night, Neat Input. Thanks for coming by. What do you mean do yours, Teresa? It's logos and residue. Okay, so I have one vote for logos from Jennifer Richardson. Okay, they're all just saying goodbye to everybody and hello. Hello, Bubbles Bubbles. We're doing a vote. Do you want to, we're at the last two folders of the night. Do we want logos and residue first? Or do we want creepy crawlies first? Hi, little Johnny. That's another one, pink lightning. I just included that with red.
I'll vote. Am I allowed to vote?
Yes.
Logos.
All right, well, so far we have 3 votes for logos, nothing for creepy crawlies, so we're going with logos. Let's go logos and residue folder, which has been building up for 3 weeks. So it's a big one. Yeah, Lord Frybread said creepy crawlies, but Bubbles came in with a 4th logos. It's set in stone. We're at logos. So this isn't even a logo. This is a Mandela Effect for me. It should have been creepy crawlies, but I just have the one thing. A worm that resembles a disembodied butt. This is totally new to me. It looks like a butt. I'm gonna here. Wait, zoom in. I'm gonna try to pronounce the correct name of it, the Latin. I'm gonna try. See, Chitopterus pugaporcinus. Porcinus. Yeah, that's what that is. And one of the nicknames is pig buttworm and flying buttworm. Those are the nicknames for this. These creepy crawlies are nice looking, bubbles. Don't worry. They're not like super creepy. They're pretty. They're pretty creepy crawlies. Even the nickname is ew. I agree, little Johnny. I don't understand how a worm could be bulbous like that and not straight. But hey. So this is from a 1950s television show, Lawman. There is a diamond in the A, and the L and the A is merged in the 50s. Quantum Leap, Teresa realized, changed again recently. It's got all these little cutouts in it that we don't remember, and the Q has a diamond for the bottom. It looks like a little line there, but if you actually go look up the logo online, it's like a little diamond on the Q. And we don't remember that.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay. So Field of Dreams changed again. The E and the A is merged. The EAM is merged. Where are we at? And the E, the R, and the M have these little weird shapes. The R is really pointy. We don't remember this. Teresa found this. The M has like a little hook on it. The E has a hook. It just looked weird. It wasn't like that. Hello, Michael Fontaine. Yeah, we all thought it was Stay Puft. But the point is, it's got a red bar flag. That's why it's there today. The red bar flag, not the Stay Puft.
Yeah.
Okay, so Graco. There's two logos here tonight for Graco, but this one you can see the R and the A is merged, and the C's got that sharp point that we're seeing a lot, like on Canon, and so does the G. And then the newer logo, which is next, the A is filled in, and we're seeing that pattern a lot as well, where the A's are filled in, like on Walmart and Target. And the R and the A is still merged. This is for you. This is in my game Bingo Blitz.
Oh, yeah.
We got a backwards rainbow, and I thought it was really pretty.
Oh.
There's another one after this from Bingo Blitz. My Skies 5D here and now says, hello, Curious. Cheers
Hello.
from Portland. Here's the other one with the backwards rainbow. So I used to shop at this store all the time. I don't remember the circles around Deb, and I don't remember that B and D looking like that. Does anyone else remember this store? That logo's all wrong for me. There's residue of my Doc Martens. It's another Deb store with the circles gone, so I'm assuming an earlier logo, but the D and the B are still like that, and I don't remember that. They were solid letters, D-E-B. Maybe it's Mandela remembers Deb's. It was only Deb for me, but we can look for residue for that. Rave is merged, R-A and V-E. I don't remember that at all. Hi, Father. Molvox says, I don't remember Deb ever looking like this. So, Gadzooks. I don't know if this was nationwide, but this was in my mall. Can you zoom in on that G?
No.
The GA is the problem. Okay, it's all right. The GA is the problem. They're now merged, the GAD, and the G's got this weird, crooked thing going on to merge it with the A. It looks ridiculous. It wasn't like that for me.
Yeah, that does look weird.
I'd have to go look at it. Maybe it's Mandela. I'm not sure. So this is the old 1970s to 80s logo for the American Bar Association. I can't say I remember it because I'm not a lawyer, but I find it hard to believe that that was the logo in the 70s.
Oh no, I know that doesn't look right at all. No.
I'm not saying it is a Mandela, but it just seems odd. That's what I'm saying. And now I also have their new logo.
That hurts my eyes just looking at it.
All right, so this is the Ukrainian American Bar Association. I don't know how that works, but they have a red bar flag in their seal.
Yeah, that hurts my eyes. I don't like looking at this one.
This is the new one. This is their new logo for the American Bar Association. And when I say new as of the 80s.
Right.
So this is Fab fabric softener. I don't remember the in. You see that in?
Yeah.
I don't remember it like that. Fabric softeners merge. This is a 70s commercial. The F, A, and B are broken. I don't remember that. And the it's merged at the top. That's more Skechers residue that should have been in the other folder.
Yeah.
Knight Rider. We covered it merging before, like the K and the N at the top. But we don't remember these little things coming down. Do you guys remember the little the feet on the N, the H, and the R's? We don't remember that. Teresa and I, when she showed that to me, I'm like, no, that's not right. Yeah, more hooks. Exactly. Exactly, Rena. Thank you, Jennifer. She says grapevine. So this is an old 80s kitchen set you put in your little toy kitchen, and the T is cut off, and the E's are crooked in the 70s or early 80s.
Weird. No way.
It probably was. I was going back. I had this the 70s, 80s, and 90s logo. up on the screen. Little people, the T's are now merged, and it's like they added it, like the T a little bit longer to make it merge. Hey, Gannibal. All right, so this is residue for Brussels sprouts. In case
yeah,
you
that
guys,
one bothers me. Yeah.
Yep. In case you guys don't know, it's Brussels sprout now. The S moved from sprouts to Brussels. I forget who covered that, but it was a good find. Benji, I don't remember broken like that. And I believe the date on that is 1974 or 76 on the tag, but I don't remember any. It's all broken. It's wrong. The B's and the E. Yeah. Guys, check out the way perfection is written on the 1970s box.
No way.
Look at perfection. You got to be kidding me.
No.
And look at Reed Toys. The E, the D, they're all merged. They're cut up. And the D is a backward 6. It's a mess. And the T's cut off on their logo in the 70s.
No, that doesn't look right at all.
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
Cannonball says, that's too fancy for the 70s. I agree. It's a hot mess. I haven't used that in a long time. So this is 1976, the Green Machine. The T and the H is merged. The GR is merged. And Mark Toys, the R is broken. And it's got that weird S in Toys. That flattened out snake S. Okay, so I used to have this when I was a kid. It's a Sweet Pickles. Like inside were cards, activity cards. And I remember the bottom being gray and the wheels being black. I don't remember these pink wheels. It's a little nitpicky, I know, but they weren't pink for me. That's weird. I remember I got in trouble because my mom hid it. We had one of those, I don't know if it's like an old-fashioned thing, but it was like a closet. But then above it had like a square sliding door closet. And she would hide it up there so I couldn't get into it. And I got a chair and got into it and got in big trouble. And I was like 6. I really remember that Sweet Pickles thing. All right, so this is micro something. Micro, I can't read it. It's too blurry. But look at the A. Micromatic, I think it is. Micromatic Toys. This is the early 1980s. And look at the logo at the bottom. It looks like GG or AIA or something. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
Brady Redell says we should call it the trolling effect instead of the Mandela. Mork and Mindy. Okay, so look at the ampersand. That's wrong. I don't remember it going up like that. I do remember them stylizing the M, but the R is broken, and I don't remember that either. So the R and the ampersand, the little legs sticking out of it. I don't remember that. Okay, so this is residue of the stars on top of the seal. This is supposed to be like a spaceship. The stars are now gone, in case anyone doesn't know. The stars were never there. It's just a blue bar above the red and white stripes on the shield. Okay, so Mattel is merged, the old logo. I do remember it looking funky like that. But the M and the A is merged, and the T's are merged, and I don't remember that. And at the bottom, basketball is not merged, but at the top, basketball is. Planet of the Apes. This is a puzzle from when it first came out. I don't remember of the being stacked like this. I don't remember the H being higher. The L, maybe, but the P is going down into the box, and the E and the S is merged, and the E and the T is merged. That's wrong. Preliminal, I think a lot of us have family or friends that think we're delusional. Spirograph. Only the R and the A is merged, and I don't remember that circle or diamond in the A. Here's the line.
Oh, that looks good. No way.
I can't stand them either, Fiverr. Okay, so play desk. The E is crooked and the K is just weird looking. I don't know. I actually remember having this toy. I used to love it because I loved drawing on chalkboards.
Mm-hmm.
But the E and the K are wrong.
I probably have this one too.
Mm-hmm. Share, that H. That H. That's all. It's just the H. The H is
Wow.
bothering me. Okay, so the waterfall ring toss. I had like 6 or 7 of these when I was a kid. There should be 2
Oh,
L's
yeah.
on that.
I had one of these for sure.
Mm-hmm. There should be 2 L's in waterfall. If you go to the top corner, to the company logo at the top corner,
Oh,
you'll see that they spell it with 2 L's.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. So that lost an L. The toy was full of water full. It's weird. Jaws is merged here, and the A, the W, you can't see. I think it's the A and the W. They have cutouts now. These weird slices in the words, and the J and the A is merged. This was like the promotional flyer that they put out before the movie came out. Okay, so Grateful Dead, this is one of their albums, and it's just bugging me because I don't remember. That G is freaking weird. And the E's and the A's and the F's, they're like all going through the lines. The R, the A. I don't ever remember seeing their logo written like that. Hardy Boys, the H and the B are merged. I think more's merged, but I can't say it. Yeah, the R and the D and the Y. But the H and the B especially, because they're above and below, they're completely merged. Yeah, they're constantly changing for me, little Johnny. Constant. Okay, so this is residue of Home Depot. They are a proud member. Now, the isn't capitalized. The's there. The Home Depot red beacon, whatever that is. But if it were the logo, the would be capitalized, and it's not. R2D2 has like these wires coming out of his feet. People call them shoelaces. This is an ad for Star Wars toys, like KB or Toys R Us or something from back then. And there's no wires or anything coming out of his feet. Just how I remember it. Okay, so this is a Tiger Beat special. The crooketies, it's not right. That's all. It's just, no. I didn't see crooketies growing up. Teresa sent this to me. Radio City Music Hall. It's merged. I can't see it yet. Oh, the L's. And the L's again are merged. And the R and the A. Question, has anyone ever heard of this console? I've never heard of it. Oh, can you go back? I'm talking about the other one. Good night, R1. The fourth side of 3 is 1. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Guys, have you ever heard of Channel F? Anyone? Besides the H and the A being merged with the backwards leaning A and the weird looking controllers that I'm not even going to say what they look like, but it's not good. I've never heard of this console in my life, and it's using cartridges like Atari. Resounding no. Great. I'm not alone. Thank you. Okay, we can move to the next one. I have no idea what Channel F is. This is Astro Fighter. It's an ad for the arcade game. And the A is an upside down V. Oh, and check how she's dressed. That's how I remember the uniform for the girls on Star Trek. Oh wait, now she's got the stripes too. Never mind. When you get close, there's gold stripes on her wrist. All right, so give toys for tots. All of it's merged. All of it. Here's a bigger image of the Astro Fighter. So you can see that the A is not a regular A. And the S and the T is merged. STR. So, right, stay here for a minute. Guys, have you ever heard of Atari Syzygy Corporation? Syzygy. SYZYGY. I have never heard of that. And I've never seen a Pong console on a beer keg. Like, what am I looking at here? Like, this one just like, I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I've never heard of Atari Syzygy, and I've never seen this. Colonel says it looks Russian. I don't even know what to say. It's a mess. I can't. How do you even play it? I don't know. Okay, wait. Moldoc says syzygy didn't exist before 2014 for me. Has to do with eclipses. Interesting. All right. I don't know if this is residue. I think it's residue of Converse. Because back then, when the stamp was made, people put their sneakers onto like that metal tray skates, and that would be the outside of the ankle. So I think that's residue of Converse. Maybe not. Maybe I'm reaching. That's what it looks like to me. Because now the circle is on the inside of the ankle, not the outside. So Teresa showed this to me. We remember the red U in Clue. That change was made a while ago. But we don't remember that little foot sticking out of the U. Why? What's the purpose? Anyone? Teresa also found this. Has anyone ever heard of binocular TV?
No.
Yeah, we have no idea even what it is. It wouldn't sit, you'd have to hold it because it wouldn't sit on the table stably. So weird. It's just so weird looking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Windrift, it's an old cologne, and the N and the D, I think, is merged. I can't see it.
Yeah.
No, the WI is
Yeah,
merged.
not W and the N. No.
And the F and the T.
Yeah.
Okay, so English leather, the E's have little like there's little cutouts in the logo now. That's new to me. And I think there's merging. There's more English letter coming up. So here's Windrift again. Look at the T's cut off. All right, this is an. Oh, all right. So this is Look at Musk. Look at the M and the U. It's one letter.
Oh my God.
And the S and the K and the U. The whole thing's merged, but the M and the U are one letter now. And that is an old set.
Oh man. That looks weird.
It's not Photoshop. It's every single bottle from back then looks the same. Okay, Teresa found residue of Coca-Cola or tilde. Tilde? How do you say it? Tilde? Is that another Windrift? There's another Windrift. The F and the T is merged. And the F is cut off. What am I looking at? Teresa's residue for Oscar Mayer. All right, so this is just an ad in the paper. If you look at the words, there's merging going on in an ad in the 70s. Embracing makes things happen. Look at the B. RA is merged, EM is merged, the NA is merged, The HAP is merged. There shouldn't be merging in ads from back then. At least in my opinion. I don't remember any of this growing up.
No, not at all.
Here's another English letter. The R is wrong for me. It's very pointy. But at least it doesn't have those cutouts in this one. Look at the CA. Caval. You got the backwards slanting A's, the C and the A, the C eating the A. Fabergé, Brut Cologne. Look at the logo back then. Look at that A. The cutouts and the F, the B, the E, all of it. And the G and the E is merged. Same sand. Same. All right, so this is also from Bingo Blitz. The T's are now merged in bottled air, which is one of the items you have to win. The T's are completely merged. There it is again, the Fabergé. See, Teresa found this residue of the heart on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of in the center. Look at the STA. Look at that top.
That's crazy.
I know. And it's old. Teresa found that one. The U and the R as well. This one, let me see. I have to wait for it to get on the screen. Oh, Pinald is all merged. Look at the N and the A. It's hard to see, but the N and the A is completely merged.
Oh, there's the rainbow.
Yeah, that's my cat's new food. And on the package is the upside down rainbow. Yeah. You remember. This is residue for Herman Munster being green. In case you guys missed it, I covered this back on Halloween. Herman Munster is now lavender. Lavender. He was green for me. Okay. This is a Wells Fargo logo from a 1950s ad. I've never seen a Z shape or a lightning bolt inside an A before.
Yeah, that's weird.
This is new for me.
Wow.
And this is like the ad before the TV show comes on.
Oh. Gosh. Hey, it's not.
That was a lot, yeah.
Logos and residue this time, huh?
Couple weeks worth building up. All right, guys, last folder. You've made it to the end. The Creepy Crawlies folder, please.
All
There's a
right,
lot.
hold
This is a
on.
big folder. That's why I saved it for last.
Okay.
Okay. New to me. Rainbow and different colored bugs. So they're just new to me. I'm not saying they're Mandela Effects, but some of them I really think they are. We'll get to them. So let's get to number one. Well, really, the actual number one. Okay. So someone recently did a video about peacock spiders. They're little teeny tiny spiders that put their backs up and then do a little dance. That's not the peacock spider I'm talking about tonight. We're talking about a different peacock spider. The next image, he's the most colorful spider in the world, according to articles. Yet online, there's like 3 or 4 images of him
Oh,
total.
God.
Look at this spider, guys.
Doesn't look real.
He
Wow.
doesn't look real. But he's real. Criminal. Toys R Us went out of business because of bankruptcy. They're just now coming back. They're back online, and they've opened 2 stores in the United States, one in Texas, and I forget where the other one is. So they're trying to come back, but they filed for bankruptcy and closed down all of their stores in the United States. They're still in Canada, and I think the UK, but just not in the US, which I think is unfair because it's a US company. So, yeah, here's that rainbow peacock spider, not shaped like any of the other peacock spiders.
Amazing.
It's
God,
real.
that's crazy.
Hey, number 2. Rainbow stink bugs now exist, and their larvae is also rainbow with metallic green.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, rainbow stink bugs. I believe they're from the Philippines. Number 3. Golden yellow carpenter bees now exist. The males are golden yellow, whereas the females, they're more normal color, but their wings are rose gold. You're going to see it in the next image. Their wings are red to golden, and they're transparent. So depending on the way the light hits them, they're rose gold. I've never seen a yellow carpenter bee before. Some more images for you. And they have green eyes. And here's some of the lady. As you can see, gold to red to pink hues, depending on how the light hits the wings. Okay, number 4. We also have green carpenter bees now. I think that's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But they also come in dark green too. So light to dark green. They're all different color greens, which I'm going to be showing you. But here's the variety of green carpenter bees.
Wow. It's a trip.
My guess is the darker ones are the females and the brighter ones are the males. I couldn't find much information on them. Number 5. This thing is a wasp that you're looking at. The thistle down velvet ant. I don't know why they call them velvet ants. They're wasps. Looks like a thistle flower. Wait till you see his face. That's coming next. Look at this crazy wasp.
Wow. That's funny.
The thistle velvet ant.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why they call velvet ants when they're wasps. Usually the males are wingless and the females have wings. They sting. So, okay, guys, here's the panda velvet wasp. Panda velvet wasp. As you can see, panda because black and white. Next time you head over there, tell Hebrew I said hi, Michael. They have all different patterns of black and white. They're all labeled as panda velvet ants, which again are wasps. Number 7. This one I call Mandela. The peanut head lanternfly is also known as the alligator fly. Doesn't look too crazy here, but wait until you see this guy from the side. Next image. He looks just like an alligator, guys. Just like a freaking alligator.
Wow, that's weird.
It even has markings for teeth around his jaw.
Wow.
And as you can see in the bottom right, that one kind of looks a little rainbow.
Bizarre. Or shape of a peanut.
Yep.
Whatever.
Number 8. I think this is the last one. No, there's 2 more, I think. There's 2 more. So this is the silver digger bee. They get their name because they literally dig into the soil and hang out there and make a home. They're white to silver and gray. But in the sunlight, they tend to look silver because it reflects off their hair. And then finally, I believe this is the last one. We may have a 10. Yes, and finally, we have the pallid bee. The pallid bee is white. It's a white bee.
Wow. Never heard of a white bee.
No. Did I add something on the end? Yeah, so this is them. Green eyes. Mainly white. Very fuzzy.
Wow. Good finds.
Thanks.
I can't get over that rainbow spider. Or that really
I know, he's
colorful
insane.
spider. Wow. That's crazy.
All right, guys, you have reached the end of the Mandela Effect
Yes.
folders tonight. And I will look into residue for everybody that was posting stuff in the chat. I'm going to take screenshots now before I forget.
Okay,
Need
everyone.
input song. Thank you for being here, guys. Yeah,
we
I'm
have to call.
sorry about the.
And yeah, you're sorry about. No, don't worry about it. I know we started late. It happens.
No, I'm sorry about that. YouTube's having video issues tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully that'll get fixed.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. It's been a great show, and we're gonna call it a night. So good night, and hope to see you next show. Good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.